Hello, my name is Jonathan Fishbein. I am the Solution Center Manager in Checkpoint for Appliances and Performance. Today we will be presenting the 61000 system, which is the world-leading scalable security solution for delivering security and performance to the data center with up to 1 terabit of power throughput. So the 61000 accommodate up to 12 security gateway modules. It has a new SyncXL mechanism for high availability, and together with intelligent switch I/O modules, which are doing load balancing between the entire system, bring us a solution of 200 gig power throughput, 70 million concurrent connections, and 600,000 new connections per second, and all together as an entire security system delivering 14,600 security power units. This system allows us to deliver Checkpoint leading software blades solutions on an entire system with firewall VPN functionality, as well as Checkpoint leading IPS integrated solution with application control, URL filtering, antivirus, and anti-bot, and identity awareness. The chassis is a 15U height chassis, 19-inch rack with ATCA standards, designed for NEPs, accommodating DC or AC power, and it has also 2 redundant control modules for health and monitoring. All the components can be taken out. So this we call it the security switch module. We call it SSM 160. It has up to 16 ports of 10 gig. It can be either 1 gig or 10 gig. It has 2 ports in the upper section, 40 gig QSFP plus. If the network is not still ready for 40 gig, we can accommodate a splitter that will do 40 gig in and 4 times 10 gig out. Of course, all of this is 2 times, so we can accommodate up to 32 ports of 10 gig. The next component is the security gateway module. We can accommodate from 1 up to 12. And what is the most interesting is that they work in a seamless load balancing mechanism when they are attached together. Each of these blades can deliver 20 gig of power throughput, 60,000 connection rate, and a 12 gig of IPS performance, and from 3 up to 7 million concurrent connections on each blade. The next component is the power supplies. We can have 5 power supplies on the bottom, which is N+1 design, or 2 DC 48 volt power supplies. This is, for instance, 1 power supply. It's easy to take it out, and the system is still running without an issue. The next component is the fans. We have up to 6 fans. Here we have 2 fans. We have 3 trays in the back. The entire system is built to avoid single point of failure, and it's delivering all the time a redundancy and N+1. The last item is the shelf manager, the chassis management module, which this module, the main purpose is to provide a chassis management and health monitoring to the system in a constant manner. So we are running based on a GAIA operating system. There are some pretty unique advancements in the solution, such as role-based administration, easy command line. We support layer 2 bridge mode, IPv6 integrated security, global commands, and full system control from the CLI. Let's say the system is running perfectly fine and there is a failure on one of the blades. For instance, this blade is going down. So all the connections from these blades are seamless, synchronized to other blade. Another blade will take all those connections. So in the network, we will not feel any disruption, and it gives us enough time to fix it or replace it or attend it. We have here a cluster, a big cluster running active-active with a seamless load balancing, but many times we see networks that we want to deploy 2 systems in HA, for instance, so this is doable. When doing security, it's crucial to have visibility into the system. So we enhanced the user interface and the command line to have new commands that monitors which policy is running on each of the blades, And there is a new mechanism that will always monitor that the entire system has the same policy and the same settings. Several customers want to start with 3, 4, 5 blades. We can start with 5, go up to 8, or even go up to 12 blades. Every time it gets traffic on one of the ports, it will redistribute it on the blades, and it will go out according to the layout of the network. So if we use, for example, 6 blades with 2 I/O switch modules, we will obtain 50 gig of IPS. And if we use a complete system of 12 blades, we will obtain 100 gig of IPS, which is a new world record performance. We combine on this solution Checkpoint various leading technologies, such as ClusterXL for clustering, SecureXL for software acceleration and hardware acceleration, CoreXL for advanced security functions and multi-core processing. And now we have something new called SyncXL. The SyncXL is a mechanism to allow high-speed, scalable synchronization in the network. Today, we deliver 200 gig. In the near future, we are planning to deliver 400 gig, and a few years ahead, we are planning to deliver 600 gig. So one of the more interesting things is that we do not plan to replace the chassis. To summarize the 61000 solution, it's a high-performance security solution for high-end customers with a scalable and modular architecture.